Good afternoon. This afternoon, I will be providing you with a legal update. The first topic is the Clause Library and Taxonomy project. The ICMA has fostered the development of the GMRA for over 30 years, supporting its function as the foremost agreement for documenting cross-border repo. Published as a standard form, it is of course subject to negotiation in order to agree commercial terms, but also to reflect in-house templates. The aim of the Clause Library and Taxonomy project in this initial phase is to consider 10 GMRA clauses, collate market variance, group by business outcomes, and suggest model language. The output from this project will assist in streamlining document generation and negotiation processes, limiting the battle of the templates, as well as providing ICMA with an insight into documentation and market practice and variant forms of the GMRA being used. Later, it will also support data modeling and extraction initiatives and form part of the digital ecosystem, including the CDM. The project will kick off shortly with an aim to complete the initial phase by January 2022. Market participants are very much encouraged to get involved, so please do get in touch directly if this is of interest to you. The next topic is initiatives with Frontclear. ICMA are pleased to be working alongside Frontclear and other industry trade associations to support legal and regulatory reform initiatives in frontier markets. As part of ICMA's ongoing collaboration with Frontclear, we hosted a series of webinars highlighting how coordinated cross-agency efforts can drive legislative reform to develop repo markets. Previous episodes have focused on Ghana, Uganda, and Nigeria, and recordings of these webinars are available on the ICMA website, so please do go and check those out. Further to these discussions, we are pleased to note positive developments in each of these jurisdictions. In particular, in Uganda, where legislative amendments have improved the environment for netting enforceability. More information about this is available via a recent ENS client memo, a link to which will be included in the next ERCC newsletter, which you will receive shortly. Next on the agenda today is the CSDR and GMRA remediation. You will hear a more comprehensive update on the CSDR from my colleague Andy Hill, but I will say a few words about the GMRA related work that the CSDR legal working group has been progressing. We have of course been discussing the contractual obligations arising out of CSDR for a number of years, but a lack of committed feedback from the regulators on threshold issues such as defining scope, as well as an apparent lack of mandate to provide guidance on some of the commercial overlays the industry has suggested, for example, providing for a pass-on mechanism, has frustrated our efforts to develop tailored GMRA amendments. As you'll know, we previously had developed a CSDR settlement discipline annex to the GMRA and SFTs more broadly. For this reason, we've had to change our approach and to pursue a cross-product minimum compliance solution. We are working jointly with ISLA, the FIA, and ISDA to produce this cross-product solution for relevant master agreements, including the GMRA. This takes the form of model language, which is intended to assist firms in achieving a basic level of compliance with the Article 25 obligation to include MBI provisions in relevant contractual arrangements. Whilst a draft of the language was circulated to the market a few weeks ago, the initiative is temporarily on hold pending anticipated regulatory developments. Finally, the Legal Opinion Exercise 2022. Work will shortly commence on the 2022 Legal Opinion Update, providing manual updates to over 60 GMRA legal opinions. At this time of year, we welcome feedback on the jurisdiction and counterparty coverage of the opinions and would ask that you get in touch directly if you have requests or suggestions in this regard. As usual, we expect the updates to be published in April 2022. Thank you for your time today. Please do get in touch if you are interested in any of the initiatives discussed. My contact details are provided here. Thank you very much.